Hi guys, it's me and I'm home. Wanted to make a little video sort of about the last couple days that I had in Iceland and my last day in Baltimore before flying home. Um, but also just to sort of reflect on that a little bit and to remember my brother. John would have been 35 today. So happy birthday to John. I'm not gonna lie, I've thought a lot about him this trip in particular. I'm not sure why this one more than others, but maybe because of all the things that I got to see that were, things that I don't think he's ever experienced. I don't think he ever got to see the Northern Lights. I don't think he ever got to go to Europe. And just knowing how much he would have loved it and how awesome a travel buddy he would have been. So I'm looking forward to the travels that we'll do together someday in heaven. Yeah, gonna make it a point to do some awesome trips with him once I get there. So, happy birthday, John. Got a latte. Made a latte for myself, so this is for him. Yeah. The last couple days of my trip were really good. Let's see. We ended up having to sort of speed through the top half of Iceland. I think I mentioned that in my last video. And then Reykjavik, we did not the GOC because we missed that. We wanted to go to the GOC thermal pool in Húsavík, but we missed that. So we went to the Sky Lagoon instead, which was outside of Reykjavik. That was a really neat experience, different from the Blue Lagoon, very different, had a different feel, but still fun and beautiful. And it was an infinity pool, and we went at night, and amazingly, like we did late entry, like at 6 o'clock at night, and they opened until 10, and around 9:15, 9:20, we did get a little tiny spurt of northern light, and so we got to see that from the infinity pool and got to take a few pictures, but the staff was just pushing us out at that point. They wanted to close up, so about that, but did get to see that during the time in the hot springs, so that was cool. Let's see. What else did we do? So many pastries. I know I'm missing something big. I'll pop back on and add to this if I need to. But yeah, flew back to Baltimore and got to have, we did do ramen. We went to Ramen Momo our last day in Iceland. And the chef or the person that was running the shop, was from India, but was running the store, and had a good little conversation with him. He was like, so is this your first or last day in Iceland? And we said it was the last day, and for whatever reason, people show up to that store on the first or last day, so that was kind of crazy that he knew that. But yeah, back to Baltimore, we went we had Thai delivered. We were pretty tired out by then, so had Thai food. The next day we walked around a little bit, got to see a bunch of cute shops that Whitney loves there, and did far more shopping than I intended to. Let's see. Yeah, would sort of just relax a little bit. And I got back late last night, and so now I'm home, and I slept most of the day. I'm just pretty worn out from my vacation. Take a vacation from my vacation, but yeah, looking forward to seeing my family again, and getting to hopefully convince my cat that I'm not a stranger. Again, I have to do this every time. It takes days. Stupid dumb cat. Uh, but yeah, good times. And I know that not everybody gets to do this sort of thing, and I recognize that I'm blessed to have the ability to do that, especially when times are so tough for a lot of people. So I'm very grateful. Um, but yeah, it's been amazing. It's been an amazing trip, and I got to see some things that I never thought I would. And I love Iceland. Yeah, took another part of my heart and just deposited it there, and that's okay. I do that everywhere I go. I love it so much, and leave a little piece of me behind, but there's a lot of heart to give. So I'm looking forward to the next adventure. Love you guys. Bye. Anyway, I was forgetting something important, and that was going to visit the church in Reykjavik. That is just stunning. It's an evangelical Lutheran church, and we walked by it when we were on our food tour before, but this time I knew they did an organ meditation for 30 minutes every week, and it was on Thursdays, and I was like, okay, I really want to go to that. So we made it to that, and got to hear the organ being played, and it was just lovely. Just to sit there for 30 minutes, listen to the music, and he was playing Bach, and the priest, I'm not sure, what he was saying, but it was nice to just be still for a little bit. And then we got to go up the tower to the top and get some great views of the city. And it was, of course, rainy and windy up there, but got to hear the bells tolling, which was neat too. Yeah, and then in Baltimore, I knew I would forget something else there too, but we went to Blue Moon Cafe, which is featured on Food Network, and now I know why, because it was so freaking good. Got this, again, the dish is called Sweet Baby Jesus, and it's hash browns and, oh my goodness, lump crab and hollandaise sauce, eggs, some other things, but yum, so yum. And this French toast, Captain Crunch French toast, also very good. Yeah, highly recommend. So yeah, those were the few things that I missed.